doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing, and perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. White and Okoro are the wings. Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Giddey in at the 1 spot. And for the Magic, Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt. Then it's Wendell Carter, then it's Franz Wagner, and it's De Silva in at the 4-man position. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Now here's Bane, 4 on the clock. The 3 from Suggs. Buzelis grabs the board. Giddey scanning the floor. Banked it in off the glass.
Oh, showing off his moves. Giddey can be pretty sly with the ball.
Wagner outside. Pass to De Silva. Orlando moving the ball around. From deep, Bane sends it home from three-point land.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Giddey, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Okoro passes to White. The 3 is up. And it's Giddey missing. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Suggs outside. Kicks it out to Wagner. There's the 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Attacking right away. Once Wagner has the ball, he doesn't even think about it. Take it and go.
Pass to Buzelis. Okoro outside. Launches it. Connects from downtown.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Bane. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Carter.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Outside White. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
That's good from White. Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Pass to Giddey. Back to White. The 3 is up. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. White's got 6.
It makes his presence felt from distance, Kobe White.
Bane against White. Here's De Silva from downtown. It's hauled in by White. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Over to the wing. Three-pointer. Buzelis knocks down the long J.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Wagner for 3. Knocks down the triple. Wagner's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Wagner with the right back at you answer on the 3. Pretty impressive right there.
Giddey finds White. Vucevic, a screen on Bane. White on the wing, guarded by Bane. Outside Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Suggs. Fires, top of the key. It's hauled in by the Magic. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
And here are the Bulls now. Orlando making their last shot. Vucevic in the post. He's checked by Carter. Carter against Vucevic. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Sensational work by Vucevic. Never losing his poise, even when the heat turned up.
Payne surveying the D. Back to Suggs. Carter, a screen on Giddey. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
His teammates expect Suggs to hit these shots, and he doesn't disappoint them.
Vucevic, a screen on Suggs. Inside, stolen by Carter. Wagner on the wing. And here's Suggs. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13 and a half a game. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Payne. Buzelis grabs the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Right around the quarter mark of the season, Clark. Rookies seem to be finding their footing out there.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. Every rookie is a little different, but usually around the quarter pole of the season, you start to get a feel for how you need to go about your work. It's a tough adjustment, but once it locks in, you're on your way.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
And so Vucevic nails both of them. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
Chicago leading by 3. Now White. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too.
Now here's White. Outside Giddey. Over Suggs. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
De Silva, no good. The Bulls have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Pass to Buzelis. Outside White. Chicago passing it around. Okoro, no good. And so Wagner will bring it up for Orlando. They trail by 3. On the wing, Bane. Picked by Carter. This one for 3. Bane, no good. Chicago has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Down low. Shakes him. And it's good on the lay-in. Buzelis has got 5.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis, not shying away from some physicality inside.
Pass to Bane. Lays it up and banks it in. 7 points in the game.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
White looking it over. From deep. Nails it from 3. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Now here's Carter. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Here's De Silva. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Right there. I mean, Carter using his instincts and his motor to track down the miss and convert it into second chance points. That's just really good work.
Here's Buzelis. 5 points in the game. Here's Vucevic. Again, the Bulls score.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Your Magic Johnson!
A line change here for Orlando. Then for Chicago, Williams is checked in for Buzelis, and Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Okoro. Magic trail by 6. Black outside. Pass to Isaac. Here's Batase. He had 10 points in the win against Philadelphia. Jones up top. Giddey defends. Isaac for 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Jones with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. Isaac's shot is off. Bulls leading by 8. Here's Giddey. The shot from the low post is good. Giddey's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now here's Isaac. Still no points. Now here's Dosunmu. It's Vucevic, high post. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Goga Batase.
Boy, hard to say too much about the craftiness of Vucevic's game. I mean, oftentimes, because he's so clever and so good at drawing fouls, he just toys with defenders.
And that one falls for Vucevic. Well, the Bulls traded away DeRozan, Levine, Caruso. But Grant, despite all that, they finished with an identical record last season.
They did. I mean, they finished the season strong, 17-10 after the All-Star break. Their young backcourt of Giddey and White showing some real promise.
That one misses. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, the Magic now looking to take the next step, Clark.
You know, B.A., making the playoffs was the first step for this young core. And now that they have some experience, they've added some talent, too. So they're determined to continue to progress towards championship contending status.
And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Number 1, the Magic. 5th on the list, Chicago.
Get ready. These are 2 teams who have been flying down the court of late. Should be fun to watch.
That's good from Jones. Bain, he's checked in for Howard. Then for Chicago, Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Herter comes in for White. And it's Jones in for Giddey. Jones hits them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Magic are building something. Paolo Banchero said, quote, "It's been a long time coming. The fans have been waiting for the Magic to be good and to be challengers, even contenders." There is a lot of excitement in the city right now. We're just building and feeding off of that. Brian, back to you.
They've got their fans fired up. All right, thank you, Allie. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
Here's Jones. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Bataze. On the wing, Bane. Herder defending. Just 4 to shoot. The 3. Bane, no good.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Now here's Jones. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And he did his part from the line. Drew fouls and made them count.
Williams misses. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Magic. A 12-point game. Pass to Bataze. And here's Isaac. From outside the arc. That shot, no good. Chicago has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Jones, the pass to Smith. Now here's Herder. Fires the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Outside Bane. And the jumper is good. Bane's got 9. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. Fires from way outside. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's the Bulls. They lead by 13. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
They've got Jonathan Isaac, Anthony Black out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Goga Bataze, and it's Bane in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. Pass to Jones. Count it.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Chicago leading by 13. DeSumo outside. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Pass to Herder from deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Herder's gotten his second bucket on the night. Jones feels it out. Here's Isaac. And here's Bane. Black outside. 6 on the shot clock. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Jones misses. Magic trail by 16. Bane finds Isaac. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Back to Bane. Pass to Isaac. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
And Isaac really a big-time player on the interior. When he's near the basket, he's looking to score the ball.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, BA. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Some changes for Chicago. There's Ellis is checked in for Smith. Okoro comes in for Herter, and it's Josh Giddey in for Jones. And Chicago has possession. DeSumo on the wing. Black defending. Williams from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Bain. Picked by Isaac. And the officials call a traveling violation. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Chicago. On Friday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers.
And for their matchup with the Magic, that's going to be a nice test for them. They'll get a chance to see just how they play against a team that most feel is better than them.
Now here's Williams. A 17-point lead, their biggest.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Now here's Bain. He's closely guarded. Back to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Blocked!
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Isaac. To the inside. Bain. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Bain's got 11 points.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Now here's Williams. He has 6. Here's DeSumo. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. DeSumu's got his first bucket in this one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Orlando making some changes. Franz Wagner comes in for Black. And Suggs is subbed in for Jones. On defense, the Bulls. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Now here's Bain. He's covered by DeSumo. And the basket by Bain.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bain is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bain is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
Here's Buzelis. He's oh! What a hammer!
Oh, man!
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? And here's Suggs. From deep, Bain. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Isaac. For 3. That one's good from Bain on the assist by Isaac. Bain's got 7 now in this quarter. Bulls leading by 17. DeSumo outside. Shot clock at 6. into the lane. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Bane. He picked up 15 in their last win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Suggs surveys the D. From behind the arc. Kicks it out to Isaac. Wagner outside. Three-pointer. The three from Suggs. Sinks it from distance. Suggs has got his second bucket on the night.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. De Silva comes in for Isaac. And the Bulls also making a change. Vucevic, he's checked in for Williams. Here's Giddey. He's got 6. Pass to Vucevic. Chicago passing it around. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
Assist goes to
Giddey's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Giddey.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Now here's Bane. 16 points for him. Wagner for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Shot clock at 5. And it's Giddey missing. Magic trail by 18. Wagner outside. Inside. Suggs outside. Here's the 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Down low. Here's Vucevic. Again, the Bulls score.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Carter. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. From deep, Bane. No good on that one. 7 for 12 now.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Okoro on the wing. Defended by Wagner. Pass to Vucevic. The Bulls need to get off a shot from deep. Giddey. Unable to get that one.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Wagner outside. Now Bane. Suggs outside. Back to Bane. Shoots over to Sumu. That one's good from Bane on the assist from Suggs. Suggs has got 3 assists in the game. Okoro outside. Pass to Vucevic. And there's another one for Chicago.
Boy, you look at Vucevic, and he clearly is a guy that doesn't mind carrying the offensive load. He knows how to get to his spots and hit his shots.
Now here's Suggs. He's got 5. The 3. And it's Wagner missing.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Wagner with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Here's Suggs. Pass to De Silva. Now here's Wagner. Outside Carter. Here's De Silva. Takes a 3. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. The shot by Buzel is no good.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Here's Suggs. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Buzelis. 7 points in the game. DeSumo outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. DeSumu's got 6.
He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to De Silva. The 3 ball. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Rustling feathers inside. Carter Jr. getting to the bucket one way or another, not to be denied.
And here's Suggs. Wagner for 3. Kept alive. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Bulls leading by 18. Outside Giddey. Back to DeSumo. A minute 29 left in the first half. Vucevic gets the bucket.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Pass to De Silva. Outside Carter. Wagner outside. 4 on the clock. The 3 from Suggs. And he's now 3 for 8 after that one.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
Here's Buzelis. To the paint. Vucevic against Carter. It's Vucevic, high post. 15 points in the game.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Pass to Suggs. Carter inside. Working on Vucevic. And Carter gets it to go on the assist from Suggs.
This is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable, in my opinion. Feels like he can score at will from there.
Outside Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Pass to Okoro. Now Vucevic. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Action just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
Nikola Vucevic, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Chicago. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
You take a look at Orlando. They've had a great start to the season as we thought they might. They play together, they play for one another, they're well coached. This team is a team to watch for the rest of the year.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, to be honest, a good shot for one person may not be a good shot for you. Each guy on this team has to understand his limitation and play to their strengths.
Self-awareness, an important trait for those who are constantly trying to get better. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Well, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
Chicago leading by 17. On the court for Chicago, Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. Buzelis out there with Isaac Okoro, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. Now here's White. Pass to Buzelis. Shot clock at 3. Uses the glass on the layups. Buzelis has got 9.
Oh, nice touch on the inside play by Buzelis, adjusting from close range.
White against Bane. Over to the left wing. Now here's Carter. 4-3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And I like that there. I mean, get Bane something in rhythm.
Giddey passes to Okoro. It's Vucevic, high post. Giddey against Wagner. Right side Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Buzelis has got 4 points in the quarter.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Ryan?
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Outside Bane. Suggs outside. Wagner left side. 3-pointer off the mark. Chicago leading by 20. White on the wing. Okoro outside. Picked by Vucevic. Fires from deep. Right side Giddey. There's the triple. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Carter's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Bane. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
One shot.
And not many guards are built like Bane. He's excellent shooting it from deep, but also has the ability to defend at a high level.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 6. Vucevic in the post. He's checked by Carter. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. Chicago shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year.
One shot.
But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
And that one falls for Vucevic.
And, you know, very quietly, Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers consistently. A nightly double-double threat who, you know, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
And he gets the bucket. Suggs has got 10.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Pass to Vucevic. He's feeling it, and that one drops for him. Vucevic has got 7 points for the quarter.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now here's Wagner. 6 points for him. Good on the shot.
Good work by Wagner there, taking advantage of a point-blank opportunity.
Well, when you need a bucket late in games, Franz Wagner seems to be your guy, Clark.
Yeah, he's made a name for himself as a fourth-quarter producer. I mean, time and time again, Wagner has made a big play at both ends of the floor to help his team late, and that's how you become a clutch performer.
Here's White. Orlando making their last shot. Good on the bucket.
Oh, 2 physical points from White. I mean, just willing that one in.
Suggs with it. 10 points for him. Outside Bane. It's good. Bane's got 26.
And even if he isn't the biggest, strongest guy out there, Bane can still do damage inside.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
That's good from White.
And when you look at Kobe White's career numbers, he scored 15 as a rookie. I mean, he's always been a factor offensively.
Now here's Bane. He's got 26. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. Bane's got 11 in the second half.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
They set a pick. White for three. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Wagner on the wing. Guarded by Okoro. Takes a step back. And the shot goes. Wagner's got 10.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
And here are the Magic now, following the bucket by the Bulls. Bane, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Vucevic. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic trail by 18. Here's Bane from the arc. Pure from three-point range. Bane's got 32 points in the game.
You got to D up Bane from the corner, or else he'll bury those shots in bunches.
Bane against White. Okoro outside. Fires for three. No good that time. For Orlando, they've gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Completing the fast break, Carter Jr. there, showing you what it looks like to be a rim run.
Chicago leading by 13. Pass to Vucevic. Up and over Carter. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Vucevic has got 9 points in the quarter.
Vucevic possesses what I call a throwback big man game and really is most comfortable operating from this area of the court.
Now here's Wagner. He's got 10. Outside Carter. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
You got to tip your hat to him. He's doing all he can to keep them in the game. He still hasn't missed.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Attention fans, now on the court is your home squad. Get loud.
Orlando making some changes. Lataze's checked in for Carter, and it's Isaac in for De Silva. Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. And so here is Chicago. 22 was their biggest lead. Pass to Buzelis. Okoro outside. Clock at 6. And here is Vucevic. Vitase covering. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist by Okoro. Vucevic has got 28.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Outside Bane. Now here's Vitase. No points so far. On the wing, Suggs. Defended by Jones. Puts one up from 19. Here's Vitase. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket.
Some loud hustle points right there. My goodness.
Outside White. Pass to Vucevic. And here's Jones. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And a chance here to check out some stats for Anthony Black.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
So for the Magic, Black comes in for Bane, and it's Jones in for Suggs. Williams is checked in for Chicago. And here's Jones. Wagner inside, guarded by Okoro. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. But once he locks that in, watch out.
First one falls for him.
No denying the future is certainly bright for Wagner. He's a superb scorer already who also is growing as a passer.
And so he makes both from the line.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They lead by 11. Outside, Williams. Williams with the screen. Jones from outside. It's hauled in by Isaac. Orlando has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Black outside. Back to Jones. Lets the 3 fly. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 5 rebounds tonight. White for 3. Offensive rebound. Buzelis' shot is good. Buzelis has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Wagner looking it over. To the middle. Black outside. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep. Black's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Now here's Jones. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Williams finds Jones. The layup misses.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Jones against Jones. Wagner outside. Vitase with a screen. Back to Black. Pass to Wagner. Second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. Wagner's got 14 points for the game.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
Now here's White. Not a lot of room. Outside, Williams. Now here's Okoro. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3. Okoro's got his second basket.
Unleashes the bounce pass, an accurate assist.
Pass to Wagner. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Yep, that one's good. Wagner's got 10 points here in the second half.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Outside, Williams. Chicago passing it around. Jones from outside. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jones, the pass to Isaac. Here's Batase. Black outside. Batase with a screen. Shot is up. Kicks it out to Isaac. Pass to Jones. Back to Isaac. He tries for 3. And so it's Chicago with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. Back to the game after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Desmond Bane. Then there's Tyus Jones. Then it's Anthony Black. And it's Batase in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Isaac for 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Giddy's got 4 rebounds now. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Bulls lead by 11.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Outside Bane. Picked by Isaac. 3-pointer. Chicago grabs the miss. 22 was their biggest lead. Here's Jones. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Magic trail by 13. Outside Jones. On the wing, Bane. Puts up a 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddy's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Williams punches it home.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Jones. Beyond the arc. And it's Dosunmu with a rebound. Chicago leading by 15. Inside. And it's Giddey missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, swiped away. It's Giddey on the wing. To the inside. That's good from Jones. And the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got assist number 8 here already in the game. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
All right, listeners coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Breakers Dance Crew.
Robinson, he's checked in for Orlando. Franz Wagner comes in for Jones. And a change for the Bulls. Vucevic is checked in. Magic trail by 17. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Wagner, left side. Yep, count it. Wagner's got 12 points in just the second half.
You like to see that from Wagner. I mean, as he continues to develop his mid-range game, I think we'll see more and more of that.
Williams finds Vucevic. Back to Williams. Isaac with the steal. Wagner inside. He's covered by Dosunmu. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. The Magic making a switch here. Castleton's checked in.
One shot.
One shot. Free throw good. Wagner.
You look at Wagner, I tell you what, when you got that size and mobility that he has, you can do just about anything you want out there.
Jones, the pass to Giddey. They set the pick. Outside, Williams. Outside Jones, just 5 to shoot. Outside, Williams. Pass to Jones. Sinks the tray. And the Bulls lead by 15.
His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
Outside Bane. Soft touch off the glass. Bane's got 34.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Giddey against Bane. Outside Giddey. Dosunmu outside. Wagner with a steal. And the dunk by Wagner.
Franz Wagner, a rising young star. Again, having a major impact.
Pass to Vucevic. Count that one. Vucevic has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Here's Castleton. The three from Bane. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Isaac against Williams. Dosunmu for three. Knocks it down from distance.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Now here's Bane. Over Giddey. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, so let's say we give you a carte blanche, Clark. Make you Adam Silver for a day. What's one game rule you change?
You know, I kind of like what the WNBA does in regards to the reset timeout, BA. Allow you to advance the ball without huddling up like a normal timeout. And I really think it helps the end of the game move a little better.
Orlando making some changes. Bataze's checked in for Castleton, and Suggs is subbed in for Isaac. Then for Chicago, Buzelis is checked in for Williams. Okoro comes in for Dosunmu, and it's White in for Jones. And Bane drops them both.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Orlando on D. They trail by 14. Vucevic, the pass to Giddey. Down low. Here's Buzelis. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got his 9th assist of the game now. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. Outside Bane. Here's Wagner. Puts up a 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
Okoro outside. From outside the arc. Drills it from deep. And the Bulls lead by 19.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now here's Suggs. Just 5 on the clock. Wagner for 3. With the tip, it's good on the putback.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Too easy for Vucevic. I mean, at his size and with his skill set, I mean, he's a threat down there.
Suggs outside. Pass to Bane. Now Batadze. Outside Bane. Back to Batadze. Shoots over Vucevic. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
To the inside, Buzelis. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
Very encouraging to see Buzelis just going off offensively. This rookie is certainly feeling himself right now, and I love it.
Now here's Bane. The 3 from Suggs. It's hauled in by White.
I think everybody in the building expecting him to make that collective shot.
Here's Buzelis, and he dunks it down.
Okay now, Rook. Buzelis showing he can finish with some power.
Well, Orlando's shooting only 36% since the 4th quarter started. Suggs against Giddey. Pass to Black. And Clark with the landmark decisions opening the door to NIL revenue for athletes in college and even in high school. It's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even. But they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. And kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent to get paid right now. And in some cases, begin the process of creating generational wealth before they even become of age to vote. That's a pretty powerful combination.
Here's Wagner after the basket by Chicago. Count it. Good. Wagner's got 25 points in the game.
Came out of halftime with renewed focus, heating things up offensively.
White, the pass to Vucevic. Over Batadze. Vucevic's shot is off. Magic trail by 21. Wagner in the high post. And he makes it on the layup. He's got 27.
When Wagner starts cooking and eating like that, boy, I tell you, he becomes really tough to contain.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Batadze. Orlando grabs the miss. Batadze's got rebound number 8 now. Outside Bane. Batadze finds Wagner. Black outside. Down goes the jumper.
Really nice pass by Anthony Black. He typically makes the right decision when he has the ball.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside White.
2 minutes.
There's a screen. There's 1:54 left in the 4th. Vucevic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Vucevic has got 6 here in the quarter.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Orlando calls timeout. They're losing by 19. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Nikola Vucevic.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
You know, his standout performance made all the difference coming off a tough loss in their last game. He was on a mission to make sure they didn't lose 2 in a row. .151 left in the fourth quarter. Orlando moving the ball around. Wagner for 3. It's hauled in by White. White's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Buzelis. 4-3. Orlando grabs the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Giddey against Suggs. Wagner outside. Now Carter fires the 3. Chicago with a rebound. Buzelis has got 7 rebounds in the game.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Bulls.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column. And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Nikola Vucevic.
Boy, you can't say enough about his effort on the boards. He helped them in the battle of possessions all game long.
And White has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Stolen by Bane. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Carter. Banks it home. Big shot.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
White on the wing, guarded by Bane. Vucevic fires. Misses the 3. Now Suggs. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Al